This might surprise you, but attachment style has a lot to do with binge eating. Your attachment style is basically how you learn to connect with people, and it is formed in childhood based on how your parents or caregivers responded to you. And here's the thing, it doesn't just affect your romantic relationships, it affects your relationship with food. Yes, it does. That may sound strange. Let me explain. So here are the main attachment styles and how they show up with eating. So first is anxious, preoccupied attachment. And this develops when love is inconsistent. Sometimes your parents are there for you, sometimes they're not. You never know what to expect. So you learn to stay close, basically to be clingy, because if you let go, the person might leave. And with food, this often looks like, I can never get enough. So even when you have food, you're worried about running out. You might eat past fullness. You might binge. You might be afraid of being hungry later. You eat like food's going to disappear because love disappeared in your past. The second is dismissive avoidant attachment. Now this happens when closeness feels unsafe. Maybe because closeness meant losing yourself in earlier relationships, or because vulnerability led to criticism or rejection. So you learned on some level, I don't need anyone, I am fine on my own. And with food, this can look like eating in isolation. You'd rather eat alone than with people. You don't trust relationships, so food becomes your safe companion. It is reliable in a way that people never were. Third is fearful avoidant attachment. This is the I want you but stay away, right? You desperately want connection, but you're also terrified it. So you pursue people who are unavailable because that way you can want closeness without the risk of actually having it. And with food, you might obsess about losing weight so you can finally go on dates, but then sabotage yourself when you get close to your goal because you're comfortable wanting the relationship, but you are not comfortable having it. So you might stay heavy or turn to food instead to keep yourself safe. Then there's secure attachment, the ideal. This develops when love is consistent and responsive. You learn that people can be trusted, that closeness is safe, that your needs matter. And with food, this looks like eating when you're hungry, stopping when you're full, enjoying meals with others, and not using food for comfort because you have other reliable sources of comfort from other people and from yourself. And here's why this matters. Food is experienced as love. Think about it. Your first experience of love and safety was probably being fed in someone's arms, right? Food and love gets wired together in our minds. So if you don't trust love, if closeness feels dangerous, if connection feels inconsistent, you turn to food instead. Food is predictable. Food doesn't reject you. Food is always there. The good news is that attachment styles can actually change. When you understand your pattern, start to trust yourself and others differently, you stop needing food as a substitute for love and connection. You don't heal your relationship with food by controlling what you eat. You heal it by healing your relationships, especially the relationship with yourself. If this resonates, it's time to take the next step. The Binge Cure will show you how to stop binging and start truly living. Get it now on Amazon.